Hello, my fellow handicappers. This is Weekend Handicapper from weekendhandicapper.com. In this video, we are going to provide picks and analysis for the 2021 Tampa Bay Derby at Tampa Bay Downs, a race that is on the road to the Kentucky Derby, a Kentucky Derby prep race. It's going to be, I think, an exciting, hopefully an exciting race, a wide open race, I think. So hopefully we can find a price in here. In this field of 12, it occurs on March 6th at Tampa Bay Downs, of course, on the dirt of Tampa Bay Downs, going a mile and a 16th, and it's race number 11. Should go, post time should be around 5:25. So we're going to have all kinds of action in that 5 o'clock Eastern hour with the San Felipe Stakes going off at Santa Anita, the Gotham at Aqueduct, and the Tampa Bay Derby at Tampa Bay Downs. For analysis and picks of those videos, I'll put them in the cards above here in this video, so you can check out my analysis and my picks for the Gotham and for the San Felipe Stakes. So it's going to be another action-packed weekend of racing, just like it was last weekend. We had 3 Derby prep races. We got 3 Derby prep races this Saturday. So a lot of action going on. So let's try to find some winners here in the Tampa Bay Derby. Like I said, I think it's wide open. Number 1, My Liberty, 30-1 morning line. It just broke its maiden and on February 12th at Tampa Bay Downs. Stretching out now. It's going to be a tough task, I think, for My Liberty to prevail in this field. Number 2, Super Strong, very intriguing horse. Saffie Joseph Jr. is the trainer, who's been doing really well this year. He actually has 3 horses in the Tampa Bay Derby, so he's got a lot of chances here in this field. So this horse has only raced once, and I don't know. It's a wild card. There's not much to go on with this horse, but if you want to take a shot, of course, take a shot with this horse. Probably underneath might be a good thing too, as far as exactas, trifectas, and superfectas with the number 2 Super Strong. Here we go. Number 3, Candyman Rocket for Bill Mott. Definitely a contender. It's 2-1 morning line, so your morning line favorite. It won the Sam Davis Stakes. It's got a nice 2-race win streak going on. I'm telling you, it looks like it's in good form, so certainly a contender. Had a nice workout on February 28th. Yeah, definitely. I understand why this horse is morning line favorite against this field. The number 3, Candyman Rocket. I'm not telling you anything that you probably don't know, but this horse is a contender for sure. Number 4, King of Dreams. We got a long shot here. Just broke its maiden on the turf, though, at Gulfstream Park. So I'm not sure how the track surface switch, and I don't know. I think there's too many unknown factors with this horse. I'm going to pass on number 4, King of Dreams. Number 5, Boca Boy. 4th place finish in the Sam F. Davis. It's 15-1 morning line. So I think that's a good price on this horse, I think. It's going to be out front near the early lead, or on the early lead, I should say. So hopefully the front running style can help this horse have a shot at winning. But I think it could be a factor at a really good price. So I'm thinking this race might provide some prices here. So definitely number 5, Boca Boy, is one of those prices at 15-1. Definitely include in your exotics, that's for sure. As is Awesome Jerry. Awesome Jerry wasn't too good, wasn't too awesome in the Holy Bull. He placed or finished 7th. And so is Awesome Jerry going the wrong direction, or you throw that Holy Bull race out and say it's a bunch of bull, you know what, and maybe get back to its earlier form. So in handicapping, you're always trying to assess a horse's form, which I recently made a video about what form is in horse racing and how you can evaluate or make some educated guesses on whether a horse is improving in form or declining in form. Awesome Jerry, the number 6 horse, might be declining in form. It might have freaked a couple races back, which is a good thing. That kind of freak is a good thing. And it came back to earth in the Holy Bull. That's one way to look at it. Or you could say Holy Bull wasn't a good race for Awesome Jerry and might revert back to 2 or 3 races back. Price determines that, I think. And at 15-1, probably include this horse just in case it gets back to that earlier form. Including mean whether you spread in pick 4s and pick 5s or you play those verticals. Maybe at this nice of a price, 15-1, include Awesome Jerry. Number 7, Moonlight Strike, another front-running horse at 20-1. Another Saffie Joseph Jr. horse. So I'm not sure about this horse's chances, though. Whew. Yeah. I mean, look 2 or 3 races back, then you might have a shot and you might make a case for this horse, but the puncher's chance here, if that, for number 7, Moonlight Strike. Number 8, Hidden Stash, 4-1. Morning line, never out of the money at this distance. It's been working out well. You got to include this horse, I think. I think this horse is a contender, certainly has a shot. I'm intrigued with number 8, Hidden Stash. Honestly, I wish that price was a little higher, and maybe it will be by the time they leave the gate. I'm not too crazy about Hidden Stash at 4-1. I'll bet it at 4-1. But if it starts going lower than that, I don't know. But I think the pace scenario is going to work out well for this horse. It's going to be sitting off the pace, which might be preferred right now at Tampa Bay Downs. I like the outside post position. Seems like that's where you want to be at Tampa Bay Downs, is near the outside or outside post position. Seem like they've been doing all right. So a lot of positive factors for the 8 Hidden Stash. I hope we get a little bit better price than 4-1 on it, but we'll see. But I definitely think this horse is a contender right up there with Candyman Rocket. Number 9, Unbridled Honor. Sounds like a Derby horse with that name. 20-1, I doubt this is a Derby horse, and I don't think it's going to make it to the Kentucky Derby. I might have just jinxed myself. But it's going to be coming from the back of the pack, so it's going to be closing in. Will it have enough to close in on? Has been working okay, working out all right, but it might have class limitations to deal with, which means it might be facing a tougher, more talented group today in the Tampa Bay Derby. So I'll pass on number 9, Unbridled Honor, even though it has a Derby-sounding name. Number 10, Helium. 6-1, has been off since October. Golly, for Mark Cassidy. It's undefeated, though, and that was at Woodbine. Woodbine's, this horse has raced on a synthetic surface. Now it's racing on dirt, so that's a big negative, along with being off that long. Yeah, this horse looks like it's a good horse, but why such a long layoff? It's got a really good trainer, Mark Cassidy. Certainly knows what he's doing, but man, switching surfaces from synthetic to dirt and coming off a long layoff, what is that, 4 months? Something like that? To a big stakes race like the Tampa Bay Derby. At 6-1, that's not a bad price, honestly. But I wouldn't take anything lower than that if you plan on betting on the number 10 Helium. Just too many negative factors, I think, to take a short price on that horse. Number 11, Promise Keeper. Now, Todd Pletcher, if you've been watching my videos, not Todd Pletcher, I'm sure he doesn't watch my videos, but if you've been watching my videos, I've been betting Todd Pletcher horses in these big stakes races, especially at Gulfstream Park, and I have been not getting anything in return for those wagers. I might do it again, though, with number 11, Promise Keeper. Be on the front end, which I'm not too crazy about because there's other early speed horses here. It's 8-1 morning line, which I like. A nice speed figure, but that was in the slop at Gulfstream Park. Moving up in class, I'm certainly taking a risk here with 11, the 11 horse Promise Keeper. But I like that outside post. I'm not too crazy about, like I said, the early speed, because being on the outside post, this horse has got to go. You got to get out there and in front of all those other horses before you get to that first turn. And I don't want to get caught wide. I'll know pretty soon after they leave the gate whether or not I have a shot with the 11 Promise Keeper. If he gets caught wide in that first turn, I'm probably in trouble. So all I got to go on, and it might love the slop. Maybe that's why I earned that nice speed figure. But at 8-1, I think that's a good bet, taking a shot on the 11 Promise Keeper. And no go for number 12 sitting on go. If you've been watching my videos, you know, there for like a couple races, I was interested in sitting on go for Del Romans, but man, nothing here lately. So that horse isn't getting any of my money anymore. So how am I going to bet the 2021 Tampa Bay Derby at Tampa Bay Downs? Again, a mile on the 16th, and they're going. Race number 11 on March 6th. I think it's a tough, wide open field. And when you have that kind of scenario with this many horses, 12 horses, I suggest trying to find a price. Hopefully chaos might happen. There's going to be a lot of speed up front, which I think is going to play into the favorites' hands, which is Candyman Rocket. So that's the horse to beat for sure. I do like that Hidden Stash. I think that pace scenario is going to set up really good for this horse. And I think it's got other factors that is in its favor too, like working out well, never out of the money at this distance. So definitely include that horse in your exactas, trifectas, superfectas. And I like that number 11 Promise Keeper. So how do I do that? How do I bet it? Well, Candyman Rocket is probably not going to be worth a win wager because the price is going to be too low, because everybody's going to see, oh yeah, that's the horse that won the Sam F. Davis here at this track. So probably no win bet on Candyman Rocket, but I'm going to go take a shot with either Promise Keeper, the 11 Promise Keeper, or Hidden Stash. Maybe both if the odds are right at post time. And then I want to play an exacta box. Exacta box, for those that are new to horse racing, basically you pick the first two finishers, and if I have 3 horses, which I will, the number 3, 8, and 11, so Candyman Rocket's number 3, Hidden Stash is number 8, and Promise Keeper number 11, I'm going to box those. And as long as those two combinations, or those 3 horses, the 3, 8, and 11 come in any combination, you win the bet, basically. Now, you know, like I said, it's a wide open race, so I might regret not including the 2 underneath in exactas, super strong. Number 5, I think, is worthy of including in your exactas and trifectas. So who knows? I might get more creative than that. Depends on the payouts, the probables in these exacta pools. And number 6, Awesome Jerry, might be a good fit underneath too. So it's wide open. That's what I'm trying to say. I shouldn't get too crazy in too many combinations. But if we're talking win wagers, I think the number 11 Promise Keeper and number 8 Hidden Stash would be the way to go as far as win bets, and try to beat Candyman Rocket. And if I'm right about those 2 horses at least finishing in the money, and Candyman Rocket can repeat that performance in the that it did in the Sam F. Davis, then I'm going to use it in the exactas over, you know, on top in the first position, and definitely use the 8 and 11 in the second position. So that's how I see the Tampa Bay Derby. I'm excited about it. I think it's going to be a wide open race. Probably going to produce a nice price, hopefully, and some nice payouts. I just hope the 3, 8, and 11 is part of it in the exactas. And again, the 2, the 5, and the 6 maybe underneath. We'll see. payouts. But that's who I think might be some good contenders of the Tampa Bay Derby. I'm curious to see if the outside posts do well in the at Tampa Bay that day on Saturday, because I think maybe the outside post positions are where you want to be. I'll be following the tracks every day until even that Saturday leading up to see how the track's playing. Is it favoring off the pace horses for route races, off the pace horses, or do the horses that get out to the early lead seem to hang on? All that you got to be conscious of when you are betting horses and not be afraid to adapt. But that's how I see the Tampa Bay Derby. Who do you like? I'd love to hear who you like in this year's Tampa Bay Derby, a wide open affair. And hopefully we're going to make some money and find a price. So I'm excited about it. So I would love to hear who you like and what kind of tickets you're going to play. And that way I can congratulate you, and we all can congratulate you if you end up being right and win some money. So that's how I see the Tampa Bay Derby. If you like this video, hit that like button, that notification bell, and subscribe to this YouTube channel, Weekend Handicapper. Check out weekendhandicapper.com so you can get all the latest tips, tools, and resources so you can win money betting on thoroughbred horse races. All right, y'all, until next time, happy handicapping, smart wagering.